What is up, everyone? This is Coach Austin from Hyper Strength and Conditioning here in San Jose, California, where we nerd out and work out with your co-host, Kevin Arabagan.
What a good.
And today we're going to be talking about supplementation, protein, creatine, a pre-workout. And we're going to be talking about the DK Metcalf special diet.
It's
in
insane.
Our intro. But that's all we're going to be talking about. I got a guy here saying, Kyle Duggs 11 says, "You look like a retired MMA fighter." It's cool. I'm happy and healthy.
Yeah, he definitely has CTE for sure.
Very happy and healthy, that means. That's excellent. Prayers.
Maybe because you look like BJ Penn.
I do not look like BJ Penn. There's another guy. I forgot his name.
Let me squeeze my eyes a little bit. Yeah. Take the hair.
No, stop.
BJ Penn.
Castillo said prayers and supplements.
Oh, yeah. To lose weight, you need supplements and prayers.
Oh, my God.
Lots of it.
I'm very hungry.
I love you. I'm very hungry. Please, God.
For those of you, I'm on week 2, just week 2 of my bodybuilding plan, 24-week bodybuilding plan, just a lean down. I'm not getting ready for a specific show, but I'm still going about it through a bodybuilding program.
This week on Austin's Road to Bodybuilding.
Coach Omar Ventura has been kind enough to help me with this journey. He's a local legend here in San Jose and trains Olympias and Mr. Olympias and all that. But yeah, he's great. He's a great dude. And his program so far has been pretty intense and been fun. So if you are ever looking into getting into physique, I'm coming from a powerlifting, fighting, weightlifting background, and I'm just like,
why are you like, it's fun?
It's good. It's good. Like during the workouts, it's great.
Blink twice if you're okay. Let me know.
during the workouts, it's fucking great. It's but just
the
eating. Because if you do the bodybuilding, if you do the bodybuilding workouts and eat whatever you want, you'll have a great time.
Okay, gotcha.
You'll have a great time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to really like lean down, seriously lean down. It's more of a challenge for myself, especially when, I'm always coaching clients and you're always challenging clients. So I always feel like it's always great for a coach to jump out of their comfort zone and do something to challenge themselves so they understand like what that process is. Have empathy. Have empathy.
So update on Austin's journey on bodybuilding week 2. The summary is he's hungry.
I said I'm hungry like 5 times since Kevin got here. And he was like, oh, okay. And then I just kept saying it. And now he's like,
okay.
Bro, you want me to cook you something?
Are you hungry? I get it.
You know this table is made out of wood, which it could be chips.
Fiber. Plenty of fiber. And lead. And paint.
Slice it up with butter and salt.
You're like, it's looking real tasty.
This is the same color as cream.
You're like, oh.
But it's been great. It's just week 2, but it's definitely been challenging.
Hey, man, it's only up from here.
It's maybe because I heard the last few weeks of this program is like because you're really like trying to dry out and really look.
Yeah.
shredded.
Oh, is it going to be like worse and worse?
Yeah.
Wait, why are you drying out though? Like you're not doing a show or anything?
No, but I want to take like the shredded pictures.
Oh, okay.
Just for myself.
Yeah, but
look what I did.
Yeah, but what if? Okay, I get it. Okay, I see. So, what are your expectations though? You looking at? You think you're gonna be cut? Like you're gonna be like?
I think I'll. I'm going into this just trying to be as shredded as I can.
Oh, okay.
Just to see how far I can go. The cool part is there's no show, so it's not like crazy, like head to like gun to head. But I am treating it like.
I want to see the picture. I want you to do a TikTok with the whole. That goes like ding. Then another picture was ding.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
I'm so hungry, but I'm so shredded.
Yeah. Worth it.
Castillo, because he's wet. Renee Arg 92. Hello from Texas. Yo!
Texas forever.
From Texas.
Texas
we
forever,
got
baby.
People tuning in from Texas.
Texas forever.
Texas forever. Texas forever. The Lone Star State.
Lone Star.
But that is my current progress right now.
That's cool, man.
I'm gonna drink my water.
Drink some more water.
It just makes me feel like I'm drinking like.
Just wait. Whenever you're drinking water, just be like steak. Mashed potatoes.
That's a juicy steak.
Mashed potatoes.
Yo, we got a gift. We got a GG gift from Renee.
Let's go.
Yo.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is great. Oh, we got a mini speaker. She's sending things. I love it. This is great.
Go.
Okay, you've been talking about this DK Metcalf diet.
Dude.
What is okay?
Okay, listen to his diet, bro. It's pretty insane.
Put it to the mic so the listeners could listen if they haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I don't have the audio.
Oh,
I was just gonna say it.
Oh, just say it.
So I like how you think we're so professional. Yeah, I'm gonna bring up the clip right now. I'm like, no. I was just gonna say. So this guy only eats one meal a day.
We all got football. All right, go ahead.
He doesn't eat eats one meal a day.
Okay.
Okay. So he has a coffee, right? Around
a coffee,
around 1 p.m.
Black.
I assume so.
No cream and sugar.
But he says he goes to Starbucks to get it. So
maybe
I'm
some
not
cream
maybe
and sugar.
cream and sugar. So that's supposed to hold him off till like 4 or 5 p.m.
Sure.
And then he'll drink a lot of water.
Cool.
And here's the crazy thing: he gets candy.
Okay.
And then he eats
like what kind of candy and how much?
So he usually gets Skittles Lifesavers gummies. So you know the gummy Lifesavers?
Okay.
So they have a Skittles version too, which they're all gummies.
Okay.
So he eats about 3 to 4 bags a day. Yeah, he just mixes them together and just eats it, right?
Sure.
This is around like 4:30. And then he eats dinner at 8 or 9 p.m., which is his like main meal, his carbs, his protein.
Yeah.
I assume it's like a 2,000 calorie meal, and that's it.
So he gets a regular meal at night.
Regular meal at night, and that's it. And that's kind of interesting because I'm sure he's drinking water throughout the day. You know, he'll have his coffee to kind of, I guess, get his day going, you know, and then he has this buttload of candy at like 4:30.
So he's like a sugar rush
in the afternoon. And then at 8 or 9, he'll have his main meal that will last him till 8 p.m. Or let's say at least 4 p.m. till the next day.
I'd be really interested. What's his main meal?
Yeah, I'd love if he went into detail. What it was. Maybe I missed it, but that's kind of insane. No, like I would hope his coffee is just black coffee, because then that would make for me. It'd be really more interesting.
If his main meal, he doesn't go into detail about his main meal.
No.
So it's just a regular meal in his eyes, a regular meal.
I guess. I mean, whatever an athlete's. I'm sure it's high protein. I'm sure you got some carbs in there.
2,000 calories. I could reach 2,000 calories, and then the candy's another 1,500 calories.
Yeah,
like 3 bags.
And he's working, and you got to think about it. He works out in the morning. He's working out in the morning, so he has a high output in the morning.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, you know, I'm still learning on this weight loss journey and stuff like that. When I work out with Anthony in the morning, when I get home and I'm getting ready for work, I'm like, dude, I'm freaking hungry.
Yeah.
But I wait till lunch to eat.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, man, like on those days, it's harder because, you know, you've expend energy and you're just like, I feel like I need something to get me going, like to refuel me a little bit, you know, but that's crazy.
I have to see what his last meal looks like, but it sounds like he's getting enough calories and doing his thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just...
Didn't the interviewer, from what I've heard from this, because I did see a clip of it, but the interviewer was like, "Oh, let's talk about the athletes and how, you know, you always have to eat well to like stay on top of your shape."
Yeah, so this is on the KG, Kevin Garnett's podcast. So he was on, like, yeah, so, you know, athletes take care of their body, stuff like that. And DK was like, yeah. I have a coffee at like 1 p.m. and I eat 4 bags of candy at 4:30, and then KG's just kind of looking at him like, what? Nah, you playing. Like, no, I eat 4 bags of candy.
He's like, oh, serious,
and then I have my big meal at 8 or 9, and that's it. I'll be working out throughout the day too. It's just like, bro, what the hell? That's crazy, dude. Like, that's pretty wild, to be honest. But
I mean, if you really look at the caloric, if he's getting enough calories and he's getting enough nutrients and he's doing the work and he's fine with it, then it works for him.
Yeah, but I mean, look at his body though. He's like,
beast.
It's insane. Like,
I don't know, man. I mean,
maybe after you're done with this, you could try it. The DK Metcalf diet.
No, because I'm not DK Metcalf.
Well, I mean, maybe just 1 bag of candy at 4:30.
I can't. 1 bag. What kind of candy? I want Kit Kats, man.
He's doing the gummies, so like Lifesaver gummies and stuff like that.
I want chocolate, man. I need fucking chocolate right now.
Chocolate. Some Kinder.
I can smell the chocolate, bro.
Seems like you're hungry.
I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the
way.
DK Metcalf diet apparently. I don't know if he does it 7 days a week, 5 days a week, like.
Did you talk about this with Ant?
No. Wait, did I talk to him? I don't think so.
I'm going to be interested in what he would have to say. He still needs to be on this podcast.
Yeah, he owes us 2 episodes, actually.
He does owe us 2 episodes.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
No, I don't know. What was it? You were talking about earlier, you caught up with another anime. You caught up with a lot of anime.
I caught up with a lot of it. I've been watching too much anime. Like,
you caught up with Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
We watched that movie together.
Yeah.
You caught up with Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
We talked about how you're happy with part 3.
Yeah. Not that I'm happy, but I told you so.
Or you were happy about it.
I told you. I was like, I told you to be part 3.
You're excited. What are we talking about? Fire Force.
Oh yeah, that's one I
because I haven't watched it yet. But okay. You're like the third person who told me to like.
Yeah, so John told me about Fire Force, and I was always skeptical about watching it because I'm like, oh, it's just firefighters, dude.
Fire Force.
But then he was like, it's like My Hero, but with fire. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch it. And then I was just kind of like, bruh, why'd that guy catch on fire? And why are they praying to this guy? And then, holy crap, they punched a hole in his heart. And it's like, yeah, this is.
So is the guy a bad guy or a good guy?
The dude on fire, he's just, I forgot what they call him, but he's just somebody that is possessed by fire and that they need to like exercise his soul to save him and shit like that.
But then he dies.
Yeah, to put the soul to rest or whatever. It's a weird ass. I was like, what the fuck?
So who's the Naruto in this anime?
So I forget his name. I'm terrible when it comes to anime, dude. I'm terrible with names. I just
it's Itadori.
Main character. Like
Toto.
I'm like main character, you know. So he's like this like
Sasuke,
3rd generation pyromatic technic person.
Vegeta.
Who uses fire and shit. Really? So yeah, it's a pretty cool anime.
Deku,
no. Pretty. I just finished season 1. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Worth the start.
Yeah.
Worth to binge.
I think so. The story was pretty good. It was pretty interesting.
Okay. Then I will look into that.
It's pretty funny because I was just like, man, why would I watch an anime about firefighters? And I'm like, you know what? It's anime, it's Japanese. You know what? Why didn't I think it would be something about demons and souls and something? So they take a simple concept and just had to complicate it. You know what I mean? And it's funny
Fire Force,
because then there's like 8 like divisions or 8 crews, right? 8 like whatever 8 crews, and you're like, oh, it's just 8 of them. Like, but no, we're here to investigate the other ones. And you're like, wait, wow, what? There's like drama already. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
It's pretty fun. I'm just like, yeah, this is not about firefighters.
I am the fire investigator.
This is different. This is way different.
Fire marshal.
So I was just like, wow. Yeah,
I thought this was about Fire Nation.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's just, I thought about this as just regular people fighting fires. No. There's mystical powers and shit like that.
What if you like had like someone who hasn't watched it, like you fed them the false pretense of like,
oh, it's firefighters.
This is firefighters. Yeah. So keep watching. And tell us who the fire chief is at the end of season 1. And
then you're just like, yeah, there's all out battles and shit. You're like, yeah, it's weird, dude.
Yeah, then at the end of season 1, all right, who's the fire chief?
Now I want to see like an anime of like maids. You know, like just maids, and then all of a sudden there's like a underground evil maids that they got to fight with their cleaning and stuff like that. I think some random bullshit like that
does exist.
No way, no,
yes,
that doesn't.
Come on, it's anime.
That doesn't. So just, it's like, you know, Food Wars. They took a concept like of a cooking school.
No, dude, there's an anime there called Cleaning Crew, and it's maids.
Cleaning Force.
Cleaning Force.
Cleaning Force.
Cleaning Crew.
Cleaning Crew.
Cleaning Squad.
That's all just like, dude, this anime is like crazy. But it's good though.
I want to be in those. I want to be in the meetings where they talk about these stories,
where they're pitching the idea.
Yeah, like did you? All right, guys. Like, because they're so nuanced.
Yeah.
How high do you have to
Everyone's
be?
Just like, look, this is our main character. She's a maid. Everyone's like, oh, we could dress her up really slutty. Oh. But she has to fight evil maids who are from demons from hell. They're like, yes, green light, do it. And there's an evil maid organization that they have to discover and destroy. And you're like, yes.
Oh, and she comes from a family that actually started the organization generations ago.
But she was a, what do you call this? Like she wasn't part of the main family. Like,
she wasn't part of the main family. They discarded her.
Yeah.
And that family
disowned
her.
And now it's her.
And
she needs to take him down.
She needs to take him down
to reclaim her spot in the maid throne.
Her brother, who's a twin, is the main villain who has the same abilities
at cleaning.
You have bleach. I have bleach. I have Isoquin, you have Isoquin.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that'd be crazy. And they're like, yes, green light, 3 seasons.
3 seasons.
24 episodes each.
Jesus
Do it.
Christ.
Do it.
Well, yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
People are like, oh my God, that's a great anime.
That's great. There's so much depth. And I learned how to clean.
And it's great that a woman is now the lead character.
Yeah, I mean, strong women.
Strong women. Women are
in. Women are in.
What do you think I was going to say?
Nothing.
All right. Going into, protein. How's your protein in there? We're talking about protein, creatine, and pre-workout. Let's talk about pre-workout because everyone likes to talk about pre-workout and likes to use it.
Everyone loves pre-workout.
It's all that. If you are listening to us, if you are a high school age person.
I don't know why it sounded weird.
I was going to say high school athlete, but high school age person. You're a teenager. You don't really need, in my opinion, you don't need supplements right now. If you're watching from TikTok, you don't need supplements right now. If you're a high school aged person, you are still growing. You are coursing with testosterone and human growth hormone. Jesus.
Yeah, if you're a teenager and you're like, I need something to get me going in the morning, just think of all the pain and torment you went through in middle school. And let that fuel you to become better than your foes.
To go beyond. Plus ultra.
Yeah, so you don't need creatine.
You need inner anger. You need anger.
Use your inner anger to get that boost.
Teenagers have a lot of anger.
Yeah, you don't need you don't need a pre-workout.
You don't need pre-workout. So what is pre-workout is literally just caffeine and a bunch of other cocktails that are.
I wonder who came up with pre-workout.
Well, pre-workout actually is it's supposed to help you increase your focus, increase your energy and endurance, prolong your energy endurance. It's supposed to time it right. The dosage of the pre-workout is supposed to be to the point of it's like giving you steady energy. It's not supposed to give you like a crazy ass spike and then, which actually most of them do. But like it's supposed to give you steady energy throughout your whole workout so you can improve, so you can have more energy and more focus for your lift, so you can work out longer, you can work out harder, and then that leads to better workouts, more efficient workouts. You're breaking down the muscle more efficiently, not more efficiently. You're breaking down the muscle even further. You're not getting tired as fast, and you're so focused. You're not getting distracted or dialed in, supposedly. And that will lead to more muscle growth, better conditioning. You do it consistently. But the majority of the pre-workout is the one thing that works is like it's fucking caffeine.
Right. So what if I just had a black coffee in the morning?
You could have a black coffee. I mean, for a lot of people, it does help them out. I mean, for a lot of other people with pre-workout, here's
a question: if I'm going to take pre-workout, do I need to mix it up with water in a shaker, or do I just put straight to my mouth and mix it in my mouth and just swallow it?
You can do both.
What's the difference? What's better?
Supposedly, the people who take pre-workout like straight
to the dome,
which I've done a lot. The theory is your body could better absorb the nutrients and the caffeine under your tongue, and then you get the hit faster, and it's like more intense. Do studies support that? No. I don't know. It's kind of up there, but, it's all about feeling, and I felt that it hit better.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's different. And you could also put in water. It's supposedly, you put in water, it's supposed to prolong it. That's how it's supposed to be taken. You sip it or you drink it beforehand, and then and then it's supposed to hit
like coffee.
Slowly. Like coffee. But it's more direct. It's definitely more potent. Because a cup of coffee is like, actually, let me Google that shit.
What is, you mean like
cup of coffee, caffeine content.
Caffeine content. 1 cup.
It's about 95 milligrams.
95 milligrams of caffeine.
Okay. 1 scoop of pre-workout can have up to 400 milligrams.
Sheesh. Okay.
So 1 cup of coffee is 95. And that 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces, 237 grams. That's 95 milligrams of coffee.
Wow.
Or 95 milligrams of caffeine.
Right.
And people who drink, 2-3 cups, that's like, oh, okay, that's enough for me, or 16 ounces, what a grande in Starbucks.
I guess,
so that's like 180 and 190 milligrams, right?
But you're saying one little
scoop of pre-workout, like the small scoop.
Yeah.
It's about, some go between 350 to 400 milligrams. That's why you feel it so much, because it's like a heavy dose. It's such a potent dose. Yeah.
So you just take it in your mouth with a little sip of water?
You can. Or you can just put it in a cup of water and mix it and drink it like that.
That's crazy, bro.
If someone just started workout, Renee, a question from Renee R92. If someone just started working out, would you recommend using pre-workout? Hell no.
No.
Nope.
No. Don't do it.
If you are just starting to work out from not working out at all, do not fucking take pre-workout.
I think someone who working out for just learning how their body feels.
Yes.
You should use the pain or torment that you had in middle school to fuel your early workouts.
Use your childhood traumas to fuel your anger. And thank you for the rose. But it's because, Renee, if for a lot of beginners who are just about to work out, you need to spend at least the first 90 days learning about your body, introducing the new movements that you're doing, and the consistency, the frequency, and the intensity that you're doing with these workouts to your body. You need at least 90 days, and you just need to focus on getting strong.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Strength is a skill. The more you practice it, the better you'll be at it. And the stronger you are in the gym and through the movements, and the more competent you are in movements, then after those 90 days, even like 5, maybe 6 months, after that, you can start really tweaking it and really dialing in for a more serious type of program. Have I had a lot of beginners who jump into a 90-day program that's really strict, really crazy? Yes, I've had that. Have they seen massive results? Yes, they've had massive results. Could they keep it, though? Majority could not.
That's tough.
A majority could not. Well, I mean, they signed up for like a 90-day shred program. This is way back when I was a fucking, like a rookie trainer. Intern. Don't even say that. Intern days. But, you know, like that. I mean, I was a young trainer. I didn't know any better. So now I was like running these guys through all these programs, like a strict diet. And, you know, we're working out 5 days a week and making them do all this stuff. I remember we did a mile run for a fucking warm up. It was Kevin was part of that.
That was actually. So like, I should have known you were a child.
Shut up.
Like, this child doesn't know what he's doing.
Shut up.
No, our best, like, okay.
Actually, I did get Eddie down to a sub 6-minute mile.
Who?
Remember Eddie? Eddie Hermano.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Dude,
that guy was built, bro.
he went to sub 6-minute mile. I remember that.
He was built different, bro. Like,
oh, man.
Those were the days, the best days to work out. It was like, all right, we're warming up, guys. Run to the yellow pole and back.
I do miss those days.
Oh, we're like, yes. Thank God. You know?
I do miss those. It was 9 a.m. It was like 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. workouts.
And to be honest, dude, most of the time it was our fault anyway.
You guys would always come drunk.
We would not. Okay,
hold on.
Hungover. How dare you? We're not drunk.
You would smell like vodka, especially Will. You would smell like vodka.
Well, that's what we were drinking.
Jesus Christ, guys. But anyways, so now being more of a wiser trainer, a wiser coach, I would always recommend, I mean, if you're flirting with supplements, I would always say, you know, if you're in college and you're an athlete, then yeah, that's like the appropriate age to start experimenting, because now you're pushing your body to the limit and all that stuff. If you're a newbie just trying to work out, just start tracking your calories and start moving and just start learning more about your body. And then you'll start understanding how, like, maybe you're not recovering as fast, or maybe you do feel a little sluggish, or maybe you're not sleeping as well, or you're stressed. And then you can kind of see, like, okay, maybe I need certain supplements to help me recover faster, like protein or creatine, or I need a little dose of pre-workout to help me get focused because I have such a long day. You don't know. But that's the gist of pre-workout. Should you take it? I would wait 90 days if you just started. And if you are currently taking pre-workout, you know, I would always start with half a dose.
Half a dose. Okay.
And I would cycle out pre-workout.
What do you mean cycle out?
Like basically
some days you don't use it?
Like, yeah. Oh. Or like,
what about the pre-workouts they sell like at 7-Eleven?
Huh?
What about the pre-workouts they sell like at 7-Eleven?
I don't. You buy
like behind the counter? You know, those pills, all that stuff. You wouldn't use those?
Horny goat weed? No.
No? Okay, all right.
No.
No. Trusted. You should buy trusted pre-workouts. Got it.
Yeah, because one scoop of pre-workout is how many cups of coffee?
Well, that's about, if you're saying 98.
That's about almost 4 cups of coffee.
3 to 4, depending.
In one little scoop.
Shush.
And some people double scoop it. So you're drinking 800 milligrams.
They're like, Menergy.
Menergy. I love that comment. Power thirst. Interior design.
Dude, that's insane, dude. Like, so in 2 scoops, they're taking already about 8 cups of coffee.
And people take that shit. Some people work out in the afternoon. They take it.
So people who have high blood pressure should not take that though, because I feel like
people in high pressure should not be doing that shit.
That's crazy, man.
People with diabetes, people with health issues should just not be doing that. But people still fucking do it because they think like they know better.
It's gonna make it. It's gonna make me stronger.
I mean, sure.
Can't be stronger if you're dead. Yeah.
You can't be dead if you're not dying. Joke's on you.
Joke's on you.
I'm invincible.
You can't die if you're already dying. I don't know.
But that is my take with pre-workout. Where do you get the best pre-workouts? Believe it or not, I would actually go to the supplement store and ask the guy. Not at GNC, but I would actually ask a locally owned supplement store.
Oh, do we not like GNC?
Huh?
Do we not like
it's
GNC?
It's a little corporate-y, so you.
So they're just pushing.
The person doesn't know. Like,
oh, this one sells a lot.
No, this one's fine. It's like it's a high school kid working a part-time gig.
And he was like, he probably got the GNC.
No hate to that. I mean, we've all been there, but it's like
he was probably like, "Yo, if I work here, I can get half off the supplement."
Yeah, it's like, I want NO explode.
Sick, that'd be tight.
Want nitros.
And then when he gets to work, he's like, "Oh, I gotta talk to people."
Like what? It's like, why does this work? Oh, because it works, bro.
Because it's like it's the.
But is it good for women? Yeah.
Yeah, it says women.
It says women on it, so
it's made for you.
I mean, the woman model wouldn't have done this if it didn't work, right? Like Jesus Christ.
Is that what you told him?
I never worked at a GNC.
Oh.
I've had my cousin did JR. And he told me how it was like, it was because he actually cared about it. So it really irritated him that other people that he worked with didn't care as much. And he's like, dude, they're asking us about genuine information. Like, we should give them genuine information, like information that will help them. Not like, oh yeah, it should work. And it's like, dude,
yeah, it should work.
Like, you first off, that pregnant woman walking in here should not be here. Like, what do you should not be if you're no. Okay, anyways. So I would go to a locally owned supplement store because that small business owner that went out of their way to open up that supplement store knows a thing or two about supplements and can give you the ins and outs.
They actually give a crap.
They give a shit.
Yeah.
They give a crap about the damn business. Shout out to Prolific Supplements in Berryessa and San Jose.
Yeah.
They're pretty good people. So if you're in San Jose, go check them out. And they opened during the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they like actually physically opened their store during
the pandemic.
Well, you know what? Honestly,
been on a hustle, man. It's been good stuff.
It was a good time to open because there's people go out of business or there's people can't get new tenants in certain places.
It's hard, yeah.
So they probably got a nice deal.
They probably did.
So and it worked out.
Yeah. So they've been through the whole gamut. But I mean, I went there. They were good people. They treated me well, and they told me like, oh yeah, this works, that works, da da da. So it was great. But actually, that's when I was over there to buy more protein and creatine. And speaking of which, creatine. I like how you knew I was
creatine. The future
creatine. Everyone thinks creatine, or a lot of people, creatine is like the most studied ergogenic ever.
Yeah. Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Like a lot of people, because it works.
Oh.
Creatine works. Creatine, and if you don't know, like, what is creatine, Austin?
What is it?
What is creatine? Is it a steroid? No.
That's what it is.
It's not.
No, it's not.
No. I'm going to read it off this article here, an evidence-based article. What was it? It's written by Anju Mobin, Bachelor's of Science, and talks about creatine here. And creatine is an organic compound that is made of 3 amino acids: methionine, arginine, and glycine. It is naturally produced in our body and is located mostly in the muscles.
In the muscles.
Casio asks, what is creatine? Austin, god damn it. Thank you, Casio.
Not going to answer that.
But yeah, creatine works by increasing the phosphocreatine stored in the muscle that helps regenerate adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the energy currency, like Bitcoin, of our muscles.
Oh.
It's the Bitcoin of our muscles.
Wow.
Energy currency.
Energy currency.
How much Bitcoin do you have, Kevin, in your muscles?
Not a lot.
I think you do. I think you have a good amount. I have a good amount of Bitcoin in my muscles. I think I was watching you work out the other day. You have a lot of Bitcoin in your muscles.
What workout?
Exactly. It aids in energy production used for short duration muscle contraction and boosts overall athletic performance. Therefore, the absence of creatine can cause muscle fatigue in heavy exercisers. Kind of like Fire Force exercising fire.
Exercising fire.
So, creatine is mainly found in animal proteins such as red meat and seafood, mainly saltwater fish. However, vegetarians and vegans receive limited creatine from their food. And taking creatine supplements will fill in the nutritional gap. And that is I had a client who is, or I still have a client, he's a vegetarian, and, he always, crapped out on his sets, like he couldn't finish some of the sets, and he always felt like he was getting frustrated. It's like, man, it's just hard for me to, like, eat certain things, and I feel like I'm not getting enough protein, and I'm like, why don't you try creatine? Mm-hmm. And because it was just I was like a hunch, like, oh, maybe you need more creatine because you're a vegetarian, right? You don't eat much like red meat, right? He's
more,
like, oh yeah, try it.
More muscle energy,
muscle
currency,
muscle Bitcoin. And so he did. He bought, and you could get creatine on Amazon, dude. Like creatine is not expensive. You shouldn't be paying a fuck ton for creatine. I think you could get a bottle for like $10 on Amazon. That'll last you a month.
Sheesh.
I'm gonna look.
Damn, creatine.
Yeah.
So wait, you said creatine's like vegan?
It's oh damn, they got, what the fuck? This is a big ass bottle for $60.
Scam.
It's
filled with cornstarch.
Well, I think on Amazon you Google Amazon creatine monohydrate, because that's the one you want, and you'll get a few for like $20, $25, $40. You shouldn't be paying more than $60. I'll tell you that much.
Wow.
Like, don't be doing that.
Don't be getting duped.
But these will last you a bit. This will last you a bit. So think about creatine as like, if you're into Pokemon, I'm going to explain it in Pokemon terms.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
So, in Pokemon, especially if you played Pokemon, you are used to having certain attacks.
Okay.
Quick attack, Hyper Beam,
sure,
Blizzard, Surf.
Okay.
But you could only use those attacks a certain amount of times.
Yeah.
What is that called? It's like the PP, like the PP stat.
PP stat.
The PP stat. It sounds funny because it sounds like I'm talking about a penis.
Yeah, PP.
But I'm not.
No. It's just the amount of times you could use it.
I'm going to look up what the fucking PP.
Like, what does it mean?
PP mean in Pokemon. So people don't think like I'm talking about a penis. Power points. Power fucking points. Jesus Christ. Castillo came in too. Power points. Okay, cool. Thank God. This is why Castillo needs to be on this podcast. Yeah. All right. Power points. So every Pokemon has a power point, a certain amount of power points connected to their certain amount of attack.
Yep.
The stronger their attack,
the
less power points you have.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to give this Pokemon creatine, maybe 20 milligrams of creatine,
okay,
their power points will increase.
Ah.
So instead of having only 5 power points for Hyper Beam, they'll have 20. Yo.
Oh, interesting.
Now take that concept and put yourself in the Pokemon shoes, doing a bench press. You only have 10 reps in you for a certain weight.
Okay. So when you take the creatine,
creatine,
like 30.
Maybe 12 reps, maybe 15 reps.
Oh.
And maybe 30 reps.
That's interesting.
But the reason why that happens is because you have more power points in your muscle. Bitcoin muscle currency.
Muscle currency.
To spend. Your muscles are balling out. They're like, bro, we got to spend this shit. We got hella money.
Yeah.
Bike, son.
We don't use it, we lose it.
We don't use it, we lose it.
Gotcha.
And when you have more volume, when you have more reps, you're doing more reps and you're more sets. Maybe if you just do more reps in the same amount of sets, you've increased the volume that you're doing in your workout. You increase the volume in the workout. Then you're increasing that many more times that you're actually breaking down your muscle and learning the skill of the movement. So you're improving of the skill of the movement. So your strength is going to go up cognitively. but also strength or physically with your muscles. You're working them more. You're breaking them down even further. So when they recover, they're going to be just that much stronger. They're going to adapt that much more to be like, hey, that shouldn't be harder anymore. So instead of 12 reps, now you can do 15. Without the creatine.
That's pretty interesting.
So then you could load up, and then that's how creatine works. Also, there's also been proven benefits or suggested benefits through cognitive function.
Oh, with creatine.
With creatine.
I think I've read about this.
Yes. So the effects of creatine, there may have, in certain studies, they may have, and this is like review, I'm reading off this study that actually reviewed other studies. But they're talking about how the studies included in this review provide evidence that oral creatine intake may improve performance on memory and intelligent tasks. For other aspects of cognition, such as attention, executive function, response inhibition, word fluency, reaction time, mental fatigue, and results, were inconclusive. So we don't know if creatine actually helps with that. However, creatine is an essential compound for the brain and may aid in various brain regions in terms of energy supply and neuroprotection. So we're talking about intelligence. We're talking about memory. So those are cool. Like those are things that are like could definitely benefit from. So you could be in your possibly 40s, 50s, 60s, and I guarantee you. And I actually heard it from Sal from Mind Pump. They were talking about how like he wouldn't be surprised if there would be creatine supplements geared towards senior citizens.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I mean, there has yet to be more studies to be done on patients with dementia or cognitive impairment. Yeah. They would love to see how that works, but I mean,
the only thing that it doesn't the creatine for people who want to use it for like dementia. One problem is that it does. If somebody has kidney problems, it's not good to take.
Correct. Yeah. If you have kidney issues, even if you have kidney issues in general, I don't recommend certain supplements.
Yeah. So, but then, because I know somebody who wanted to suggest creatine to somebody for their family member that was like had a possibility of getting dementia, and they said, "Oh, that might be a great idea," and then they realized, "Oh, I can't because they have a potential to have kidney problems, so they don't want to do it." I'm like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense."
Yeah.
Always
check with your doctor before taking any of these supplements, guys.
So, please. but if there is a way for them to get that the benefit of creatine without the side effects, it's going to be a major game changer.
Yeah,
and it's probably something to do with what's in the mix of creatine.
Yeah,
and I'm sure that's going to come with development over finding ways to change certain ingredients for better ingredients, and just time. It'll take some time. Probably.
It does take time.
Yeah.
But it's one of those.
I'm sure creatine in 2006 is not the same stuff we're using in 2022.
Nah, we're going to be using.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought, right now.
Like what was
I thought today was 2006. I'm sorry. Evidently, I need more creatine.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like a 2006 creatine ingredients versus 2022.
Versus 2028.
Damn.
2080.
2080, like what's the difference?
3028.
That would be pretty interesting to look at, to be honest.
I'd love to be there for the studies.
If anyone out there have a bottle of creatine from 2006 that they're just hoarding for some reason, like they just have the bottle with all
there's mold.
I mean, we're not gonna
deadly mold.
We're not gonna use it, but we'd like just take us a picture of the.
There's a lot of mold here.
The information and stuff in the back,
But I mean, it's creatine monohydrate. But you're talking about how they process it.
How they process it, like what?
I don't know.
Because I'm sure they use some sort of agents or something.
That's over my head.
See, that's
cheesy teen. That's what Castillo just said.
Cheesy teen.
How much creatine should you take?
A scoop. I'm sure it comes with
3 to 5 milligrams a day, or 3 to 5 milligrams. 3 to 5. I think the daily is 3 to 5 grams. Let me confirm that because I always get that mixed up. Yes, 3 to 5 grams. 3 to 5 grams. What was it?
Because that's a scoop.
Yeah. So 3 to 5 grams. I cannot share the live. Someone requested to go live together and not because we're actually on a time crunch.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry, sir. But what was it? 3 to 5 grams for creatine? Be great. Great, like steady dose. People say you should load it. I mean, there's cases where there's people I've seen they take like 20 to 30 grams a day to load it, and then they mitigate to like 3 to 5 grams because it helps load the muscle more with more creatine in the end. I'm currently loading with 20 grams.
20 grams a day?
Yeah.
I'm
only going to do it for like this week, and then I'm going to taper down to like 10 grams a day.
Do you split it or are you taking one dose?
I take it with my pre-workout.
With your pre-workout?
Yeah. Yeah, I like mix it up and I put it in but it's like I drink it with like big glass of water and I just
okay, gotcha.
It's like
to the dome?
No, I don't take it to the dome. Dear God, no.
You're gonna look like the guy on your shirt. Creatine to the dome.
Rascal Apparel. Thank you guys. But yeah, so that is that. You could take it anytime. You could take it before your workout. You could take it during your meals because you're just trying to improve the muscle Bitcoin in your muscles. Oh. The power points.
The muscle coin.
Muscle coin.
That's gonna be our coin. Yeah.
So what do I do? Do I
we promote it to all the listeners? They buy it, then we sell.
Yeah, but what do they buy?
The coin.
How do I make the coin?
I don't know. All we know is that we promote it, and then once it's very high, we sell our stuff.
Excellent. All right. Muscle coin.
That's like the big trend now. So
I'll figure out how to get on Coinbase, and then we'll go from there. But how much iron do I have to like mine to make this coin?
I don't know, man. You're gonna need some strong computers
to make to mold iron.
To mold it, to harvest it. You know.
I guess.
Are you talking about actual coins or digital coins?
Yeah, no, actual coins. Isn't that how we do this?
No. Everything's digital, man. Digital. Everything's digital now.
But yeah, so that is that with creatine. Should you take it? Again, it's for beginners.
No.
I don't know.
Wait 90 days.
Why don't you fix your eating first? Fix your eating first, and then start supplementing with creatine. Is it good for people who are trying to lose weight and for fat loss? I mean, yeah, to supplement it because it's going to help you. It's going to help you with your workouts. Gaining muscle, definitely, like putting on mass is definitely a great thing. There's definitely been people saying, "Oh, but you're going to put so much water into your muscles and you're going to look bloated." No, you're not going to be bloated. I don't. Your muscles are going to look more fuller, but I don't think you're going to feel fucking bloated or look bloated. I know there's some people who say it, but majority of people, my experience, I'm doing 20 grams.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like
bloated or anything.
I'm also drinking a ton of water, so maybe that'll help.
But drink water.
A lot of water.
Yeah.
A gallon of water.
You should be drinking water.
Especially if you're in a strict deficit. You drink that water, it's like a chocolate blast from Baskin Robbins. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Austin's hungry. Austin's extremely hungry.
But yeah, now going into creatine. We just talked about it. Going into protein. How much protein are you taking, Kevin?
I don't know.
Oh my God, you're supposed to be tracking that.
Yeah, I don't know. I take a scoop of protein with milk.
But how much total protein?
I don't know. In a day, probably like 300 grams, 350 grams, maybe.
350 grams of protein. That's a lot of protein, dude.
Nah, I'm just kidding. It's probably like 150 grams. Actually, I can tell you. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. 22, 36, 60, 78. I think anywhere from 100 grams, 110 grams a day of protein. That's usually where I'm at.
100 to 110
grams, give or take.
You need to be taking a little bit more.
Oh.
For your fat loss goals, my friend.
Sick. I don't know.
Yes, definitely.
Oh. Yeah, but if I take more protein, then my calories are going to go up, dude.
How much are you taking? How much calories are you taking from carbs and fats?
20?
What? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
20?
No.
I have no idea. No, I do have an idea. I just don't know what. I don't know what we're. So protein. Were we?
I'm like grilling Kevin right now. So protein is it's amino acids that help you build tissue in your body, and not just muscle. Protein is used heavily in building muscle, but also helps build a lot of other tissues in your body. Organs, organs and vessels and bone, and protein's included in a lot of things, but it's a building block. It's an amino acid that your body utilizes to build up itself. So if your goal is to build muscle and you're working out to break down the muscle in order to build it up even stronger and more dense and even bigger in size, protein is going to be an important source of your macronutrient to ingest. That's why it's really important to create the demand for your body to utilize the protein to build muscle, said muscle that you want to grow, or else your body's going to be like, all right, we don't need it for muscle, we're going to need it for something else. Because your body is a very efficient machine. Now, one of the most popular forms of protein to intake or supplement protein in is whey protein. Now, so for those of you who don't know what whey protein is,
what is it?
Whey protein is the liquid that is left behind after the milk is curdled and strained.
Oh, okay. So when we're making cheese, all that stuff that comes out,
pretty much.
Just drink that?
It's actually the liquid that, it's left behind. It's like the liquid that is left behind after the milk is curdled and strained. So when you're making cheese and you see that water.
Yeah, the water. That's whey.
That's the gains right there, bro.
So just
go in there.
Yo, we're going way overboard.
Oh my God, you pulled it, Adrian.
You're welcome.
Jesus Christ. No way.
You're welcome.
Aged creatine turns into cheesatine. That's what Castillo just said. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. What the
Aged
fuck?
creatine turns into creatine.
Oh my God. You guys are crazy.
Oh my God.
So this whey, the liquid that's left behind, is full of high quality proteins that are readily absorbed in the body and have proven to be a perfect way of supplementing your diet.
Time out. So all that whey has protein in it, right? Mm-hmm. And that comes out of the cheese, the milk, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So you telling me there's no protein in cheese?
I mean, there is, but not the whey stuff. In this highly dense form, when it goes into a powdered form in this whey protein supplement, it will contain 9 essential amino acids that are needed to support proper function of the body. 9 essential amino acids, essential meaning that these amino acids cannot be produced by the body. And it should be obtained by food.
Okay? Really?
This is one of the reasons why weightlifters and people looking to bulk up on muscle prefer whey for lean muscle. The protein that was originally seen as a byproduct of the cheese production is now the supplement that is used by millions of people across the world. It's rich in BCAA branch chain amino acids. BCAA has the highest biological value among other proteins tested and highly effective in helping to build lean muscle. Clinical studies had confirmed that intake of whey protein isolates daily in combination with strength training for 6 to 10 weeks increased lean body mass strength and muscle hypertrophy as compared to the group taking placebo. So it's definitely effective. It definitely works. I would not recommend it for people who are lactose intolerant.
Oh.
I would
lactose?
Not. Lactose. Because it's from dairy.
Right. It's the byproduct.
So a lot of people are like, well, I'm kind of gassy when it comes to whey protein. Oh, so that's the protein farts, man. It's like, no, bro, you are lactose.
Well, here's the thing. You're lactose intolerant and you're taking the whey protein. Let me ask you, do you want the gains or not? A little rumbly tumblies never hurt anybody.
Are you gonna let a little excess wind get in the way of the gains?
A little rumbly tumblies, no.
Rumbly tumbly. So yeah, no. I would say.
Well, there's other proteins you could take, right? There's like pea protein, like not necessarily from whey.
Yeah, you can get if whey is giving you trouble, I would stick with plant-based proteins. pea protein.
Well, imagine
there's egg protein.
2006, right? When it comes to whey protein, like whey protein.
1985.
I guarantee you there was no like plant-based.
Dude, no.
So everyone was just like, oh god.
Yeah. Yo, I have a story about my client. What was it? One of my clients way back when in 2006, actually. Yeah. Keep talking about 2006, but yeah, that's when I started training. And I was training this one client, and he's a typical guy. He just needed a guy to like, because I was such a beginner trainer, and he just needed a guy to like spot him, and like he basically paid me to spot him and
hey,
help him help him out with his workout. He's like an old school bodybuilder, but he's like, I just I just feel better if someone's with me, and I don't want to bug my friends, and so I was like, cool.
I don't want to bug my friends. I'm just gonna pay you.
I'm just gonna pay you. I'm like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking a chance on me. But he gave me a lot of knowledge though, because he would talk about like, yeah, man, back in the day with these protein shakes, you guys have it nice. Because I was taking muscle milk. Muscle milk was like the thing. That was the thing back
muscle
then.
Milk.
Had chocolate muscle milk, and he goes, man, that shit tastes so good. It has a lot of fat in there, huh? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, man, when back in my day, I was taking it in the 70s, I had to chalk that shit down.
What do you mean?
Like it was chalky. Like I guess the processing wasn't the greatest then, but protein was still like, protein was you need protein, right?
Yeah.
So he said when he would mix it, it would just be chalk and dry. So when you drink, he's like, and he's like, you gotta force that shit down, man. For the gains, you have to force that shit down. Now you guys are like, chocolate. Fucking spoiled with these stupid flavors. I just had chalk. I was like, damn.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's what he was talking about, and I'm like, wow. But to this day, it's one of the most effective supplements you can take. Now, how much should you take? Now,
1 scoop.
Total protein should be like you start with like 0.8 grams per pound of body weight of the client.
Okay.
And then you go from there. It's also a case by case, because if someone's like obese, then they're obviously someone can't take like 500 grams of fucking protein. Like you gotta start them like probably like half that or even a little bit less. But generally speaking, 0.8 grams to a pound of body weight. Now, in a scoop, it's usually 25. Usually, you'll find a scoop of 25 grams of protein in one like whey protein scoop. People double scoop it to 50. That's fine.
Yeah, mine's 24 grams per scoop.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then you put it with milk. It amplifies the weight.
Actually,
amplifies the protein.
Because I use the milk at my work. So they're like the small ones, like from like the kid lunches.
Yeah.
Small ones.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah. So I usually use 2 of them. So they got like 10 grams of protein in each. Yeah. So essentially my shake has like 44 grams of protein in it. That's good. It's not bad.
That's good. Now, there's people like, I got to take like 3 a day. Like, I would rather get a majority of your protein through food, right? Real food.
Would you use this shake as like to replace one meal?
Yeah.
It's okay, right?
It's okay.
Like, let's say your first meal of the day. Like,
it's fine.
Yeah, to get the body going.
I would always prefer real food, but if you're in a bind, have a shake ready. Oh. That's what I would say. But I always prefer real food. I mean, an egg is like the perfect protein. Eggs. I love fucking eggs.
All right. If you guys don't know this about Austin, he used to do these videos on eggs where he would flip them. All right. We need to write a petition for him to be on TikTok flipping eggs. We need more egg flipping.
I think that was when I had my binge on Snapchat for a bit, right? I just go on Snapchat and be like
flipping eggs.
I'd start with 1 egg and then 2. I got to like 4, 5, 6 eggs at one point, and I'd flip it all at once. And then I'd be like, oh, crack, fuck. Or I'd be like, oh, I made it.
Yeah.
Then there was this one dude who fucking flipped like 20 eggs, and I'm like, yo.
Or the guy who flipped, when he was like flipping it, and then the handle broke off. So everything flipped. Yeah. That's a good one. That's always a funny one.
But yeah, eggs are like the best source of protein. That's great.
I got a funny egg story. All right, this is not 2006. It's 2015. 2015 story. It's Austin's 1-year anniversary.
Oh my god!
At HSC.
Get out of here!
Shout out to Austin because it's like 6 years now, man. That's
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
And we're doing a 1-year anniversary thing. He's like, dude, I want you to cook. All right, I said, what do you want to do? He's like, all the members want breakfast for dinner. I was like, oh, okay, sounds good. And he's like, just get me eggs. And then they actually got an account at Restaurant Depot.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, did you know you get 144 eggs for $20? I'm like, yeah, that's kind of normal. Like, it's like, dude, it's like 6 dozen. Like, yeah, it's a lot of eggs. 180 eggs. It's a lot of eggs. He's like, dude, I need it.
I was so excited.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, 180 eggs, though. That's a lot of eggs.
I can finish that in a month.
Your eggs are not going to last a month, dude.
What do you mean?
They're not going to last in the fridge for a month.
I can finish that within like 3 weeks, probably.
I say you need to eat them within 2 weeks.
I could do that. That's easy.
That's insane. So,
I eat a lot of eggs.
So
I
14 days? 14 days.
Like, oh, well, your cholesterol must be out of whack, Austin. No, it's not.
No, because I'm taking creatine.
It's like,
I'm too strong.
It's like, no, like, the whole premise of like, oh, your cholesterol is going to be so high if you eat so much eggs. No, ask any registered dietitian, ask any nutritionist.
Yeah.
They told it's.
And you know what? And when it comes to eggs,
stop.
All the nutrition is in the yolk.
It is.
All the good stuff is in the yolk.
All the good stuff is in the yolk, guys.
So all you egg white people, I don't hate you, but I hate you. Because I hate cooking egg whites.
No, I don't do egg whites.
When it was like, egg white
I do.
omelet.
Actually, in my meal plan, I'm not supposed to share all of it, but like in it is there's egg whites. It's suggested. I replace that with eggs.
Yeah, Coach, I'm going whole eggs here, okay?
Coach, I do everything.
I'm going to do everything. I need this one. I need this one.
Whole eggs.
Whole eggs, all right?
So, yeah, I love eggs. I grew up on eggs and rice, and that was my thing. Yeah. And it was hella funny because my mom used to buy eggs for me and my brother.
Yeah.
And I think she ran into like a friend. I don't know if I told you the story. She ran into a friend like back at Pack and Save. Remember Pack and Save?
Yeah.
And she bought all these eggs because me and my brother and I, we eat
a lot of eggs.
And so she goes, oh, wow. And her friend goes, oh, hey, Chelsea, how you doing? She's, oh, we're good. And she goes, oh, wow, that's a lot of eggs. You having a party? And then she goes, no, it's just for my sons. And then me and Josh are like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's for us. I don't understand. Party for what? We need more eggs if we do parties.
Eggs, man.
But it was a lot.
What's your favorite way to eat an egg?
Omaraisu, but I don't cook it right.
You're such a fool. So you like an omelet?
I do like an omelet, but I don't. The way that they cook it with
that's so technique based.
I literally like I'll scramble it and I do it on a cast iron skillet. Put a little oil, grapeseed oil. And then I'll just
grapeseed oil.
Yeah,
okay,
grapeseed oil.
You.
Exactly. Thank you. You thought I was gonna say a canola oil. Olive.
I thought you were gonna say like olive oil.
Yeah, bullshit. No, grapeseed oil.
Yeah.
And then I will put. Who takes eggs to a party?
You ever
deviled eggs?
You ever have deviled eggs?
Deviled eggs, too good for canola. That's what Castillo said. But grapeseed oil on the cast iron. Then I'll scramble my 5 eggs because that's my lunch.
Yeah.
And then I'll just pour it, and it's like.
Yeah.
And then I take the fish spatula, and then like as it's like.
Time out. You're using a fish spatula?
Yeah.
And you're nonstick.
On my cast iron.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fucker.
No, I know the nonstick. Well, the nonstick, I don't use anything. That's when I started like, I'm gonna flip this myself.
Dude, I'll tell you, at work, people make themselves eggs for breakfast and stuff. Then they're using like these metal like
on
utensils
the
nonstick. Yeah. And I'm just in my heart, I know I should say something, but I'm just like, oh, you fucking dumb. Fucking.
Why don't you say something?
Because it's not my place.
But aren't they chefs too?
They're okay. No, the place I work at, they're not chefs. Okay,
oh,
I'm
the chef.
No, I'm the only one with like restaurant like experience with everyone there. Mm-hmm. But then every time I see them using, I'm just like, can you not do that? You like cooking here, right? You like cooking your breakfast. Well, if you want that to last another year, you should probably not use metal utensils in it, please. But then I realized like that's not my pan, so why do I give a shit? You know what I mean?
That's true.
If it was my pants, I'd be like, yo. I'd be like, you are not allowed to use my pants ever again.
Only eggs I'm eating is Easter eggs. That's what
who said that?
J3 Bozan _
You know Easter eggs are just plastic with candy inside.
No, colored eggs.
Okay, if you're eating hard-boiled Easter eggs, why? Why
not? I'll eat it.
No.
But anyways, I pour it on the cast iron, get my fish spatula, and then I'll start folding it, and then I'll start folding it again until like the outside's cooked and then the inside's a little creamy, and then I'm done. It takes about like 2 or 3 minutes.
Nice. I like it.
And that's how I like my eggs.
That's cool.
It's a little runny, but it's like, and I can't get it the way like the fucking
the guy.
the fucking 2 chopsticks, and he's just like,
it's really hard. It's
perfect.
very technical,
Like,
very
fuck,
technical.
Bro?
Years of experience too.
And my guys are like, it's about right.
See, you're like a level 1 egg cookery. The people who could make the omurice egg scram, they're like level 100.
I'm a level 1.
Yeah, level 1,
and I'm happy.
Yeah, and they've got the legendary tools too, so it's like easy for them. Not easy, but it's like
I got a cast iron skillet.
That's all you got.
That's it. I got iron. You know, like when you eat off a cast iron skillet, you get iron. You get more iron in there in your diet because the iron from the skillet goes into the food. That's crazy. I just realized that.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
No, I just realized that. You didn't know that?
No, but like iron, like the stuff that's good for you, or are you talking about like iron, like because it's coming off the cast iron?
Yeah, the iron that's off the cast iron. It's like iron.
Because I know when you heat up the cast iron, the pores open up.
Yeah.
So that's why when you want to season it with oil, you get it hot first. So you pour the oil so that the oil gets into the pores, and when it cools out, it closes it. So that's how it stays nonstick. You know what I mean? As much as possible. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I didn't know why you season. Like, why the fuck are we seasoning this thing? Egg salad is the best. Ooh, I want some egg salad right now.
No, you can't. Can't have it.
I can't. I only have 5 ounces of protein.
How many more weeks do you have?
22.
22, baby. We're almost there. You got it. I believe in you.
Yeah. No.
Are you gonna have a feast after your 22 weeks?
24. Or 24 weeks total. After September 18th is my last day.
So you're gonna have like a feast? Or is it gonna be after the photo shoot?
After the photo shoot.
Okay. How about this? After the photo shoot, we'll make a nice ass dinner.
Oh, let's go.
But if you cheat, it's off.
I mean, I do have designated cheat meals.
Yeah, but if it's not a cheat meal day and you cheat, there's no party.
Okay. Oh. All right.
Actually, there will be a party, but you're not allowed to eat.
No, you need to come the fuck down. Stupid.
We're gonna have it in the special room over here.
Oh, that's special. That's great. But yeah, that was a great episode.
That's good, man. That's good.
Anything else? Anything else? Anything else?
Eat your vegetables, man.
Eat your veggies above all. Even though supplements are great with pre-workout creatine and protein, real food,
all natural, baby,
is always the best.
Always the best.
Thank you guys for listening. This is Coach Austin with Hyper Strength and Conditioning here in San Jose, California, where we nerd out and work out with our Nerd Out Workout podcast with your co-host, Kevin Arabagan.
What up, what up?
And we will see you guys later. Okay, bye.
Bye.